The western Maine town of Rumford is a community still marked by the 100-year-old legacy of a 19th century Canadian immigrant and entrepreneur named Hugh Chisholm. It is a town still economically dependent on the paper mill founded by Chisholm on the banks of the Androscoggin River over 100 years ago, and it is a town in which one can still find the unique community planned by Chisholm for the workers of that mill. The community is called Strathglass Park, and it consists of 100 architecturally designed brick duplexes on 30 acres in the center of Rumford. Like modern gated communities, Strathglass Park was separated from the rest of the community by a wall made of granite with a granite gateway. Today, Strathglass Park is recognized as part of the nation's cultural and architectural heritage. It has been placed on the National Registry of Historic Places. It is also a community in economic and cultural difficulty, as the proud homeowners of the past have been replaced by renters and absentee owners, and maintenance of many buildings has either been inadequate or entirely neglected. In fact, Strathglass Park is at a turning point. A few units may have been rehabilitated by investors and owner-occupants, but many other units continue to decline and may even reach the point of needing to be demolished. Whether Strathglass and its historic buildings can be rescued is a question yet to be answered. In fact, there is much to draw the interest of potential rescuers, much to draw the needed investors, urban pioneers, and renovators to Strathglass Park. The buildings are elegant brick three-story duplexes and were designed by Cass H. Gilbert, the turn-of-the-century New York architect whose other projects included the U.S. Supreme Court building in Washington, D.C. The duplexes come in 7 different exterior variations with different gables and ornamentations in each design. A Boston landscape architect, W. W. Gay, designed the foliage, shrubbery, and lawns around the duplexes. Each half duplex has a roomy 4-bedroom design on 3 floors, and constructed of brick, most of the buildings remain solid even after a century. The quality of the housing in Strathglass Park was intentional. Chisholm knew what it was like to be a working man, and he wanted to provide exceptional housing for his employees. Born in Ontario, Canada, Chisholm worked his way up from being a field hand on a potato farm to becoming the head of International Paper. He was the classic Gilded Age tycoon and was recognized as the most powerful man in the paper industry at that time. Already a rich and powerful man when he came to Rumford, he was attracted by the potential for power generation on the Androscoggin River and founded Oxford Paper Company to exploit the fortuitous combination of forests with plenty of wood for paper making and the river with its Pennacook Falls with plenty of power with which to make the paper. Chisholm's new enterprise in Rumford, the Oxford Paper Company, drew thousands of workers to Rumford. The Oxford Paper Company rushed to build housing to accommodate the new workers and a town to provide them with the services they would need. Chisholm's company produced a plan for Rumford Falls, with Strathglass mentioned, and in 1901, as the Oxford Paper Company was getting started, Chisholm established the Rumford Real Estate Company to build housing for the employees. In 1902, construction of Strathglass Park began. Chisholm named the park Strathglass after the birthplace of his ancestors, Strathglass Carries, in Scotland. The 4 streets all bear the names of his favorite Scottish towns. Bricks, eventually totaling 5 million, were made from clay from the banks of Otter Creek in East Bethel, transported 17 miles to the building site by ox cart. The journey included a river crossing by ferry. The rainbow slate for the roofs arrived by train from Pennsylvania. Granite for the walls came from New Hampshire. When the park opened, the paper company rented the half-duplex 4-bedroom residences to workers and to mill managers for $9 a month. Included in that were the services needed to maintain and improve the community. The Oxford Paper Company provided snow removal, grass mowing, painting, papering, rubbish removal, and repairs. Coal was delivered and dumped in the coal bins at the company's cost. Electricity was generated by the Rumford Falls Power Company, which Chisholm also owned, at $1 a month per residence. Chisholm died in 1912, but the company's support for Strathglass continued until 1948, when the Rumford Realty Company ended. At that point, residents were given the chance to buy their units for $3,400 to $3,900 per unit. However, with the company maintenance gone, the park slowly turned to a largely rental population with absentee owners, and many buildings began to deteriorate. A tour of the park today reveals many original architectural features, particularly wood entryways and ornamentation, are missing, and brickwork and roofing is often in need of repair. The four-bedroom half units today sell for bargain rates, often as low as the $30,000 range. The town of Rumford itself has recently made some gestures toward helping Strathglass revive, but nothing substantial has developed. The future of Strathglass will depend on those modern-day Hugh Chisholms who, like that 19th century tycoon, have both the vision and the money needed to realize again the beauty and graceful living now still inherent but substantially obscured in one of the nation's foremost examples of a planned community, Strathglass Park.